YuGiOh 101 Archetype review here. Here to review another Archetype series of cards. This time we're going to be reviewing the Archetype called Book of Spell. Now, these spell cards are an archetype of spell cards that supports spellcasters, and they all share the same restriction of that only one copy can be activated per turn. So So, and also, this archetype of spell cards is actually has their own archetype of monster support called the magical archetype, which is an archetype that I had reviewed before this. So you guys can check that out on my channel. Yeah, so let's review what cards have been revealed so far. Oh, and another interesting thing. Apparently there have been some type of some type of releases with the Book of Spell, the Book of Spells, and like some packs and some booster packs that date all the way back to 2002. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like they started this all the way back in 2002, and here it is in 2012, and they're just now starting to pick up on it. So yeah. Let's review this thing. What we got here? The first in the Book of Spell archetype is Grim Book of Spell. Grim Book of Spell. And it's a normal spell card. Description: add one Book of Spell card from your deck to your hand except Grim Book of Spell. You can activate one Grim Book of Spell per turn. So it's a spell card that allows you to search for other spell cards, basically. Michael Bay Explosion. Yeah, moving on. Oh, Hidden Book of Spell. Now, this is probably one of those cards that dated all the way back to 2002. Oh, wow. So this is, I mean, like, this card just completely, just caught me off guard. Like, the Hidden Book of Spell. So this goes all the way back. So this is one of those cards that probably went all the way back. Let me see. Let me see. Dark Revelations and Magician's Force. No, like, this is, like, what? Like, what date these cards came out in. Dark Revelation, let me see real quick. Up in 2005. So wow, dang. So basically, yeah. So any card, any spell or trap card that has Book of Spell in it, yeah, they're supported by the magical archetype. So yeah, anyway, let's just review it anyway. Hidden Book of Spell, trap card, normal trap card. Description: you can only activate this card during your turn. Select two cards from your graveyard. Select two spell cards from your graveyard and add them to your deck. Your deck is then shuffled. So it can help you recycle Book of spell cards. So yeah, man. That one caught me off guard because I did not expect that. Like, I was just completely focused on these, and that one just caught me off guard. But anyways, this one is Hygro Book of Spell, and let's look at it. It's a normal spell card. Target one spellcaster type monster you control that target gains 1,000 attack until the end phase. If that target destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add one Book of spell card from your deck to your hand. You can only activate one Hygro Book of Magic per turn. Hygro Book of... You know what? Never mind. Yeah, so it's an attack boost that if you destroy your opponent's monster, you can search for another Book of Spell card that you may need that turn that you haven't activated yet. So, pretty good. Yeah, let's move on. Necro Book of Spell. Necro Book of Spell. So, check this out. It is an equipped spell card. In the description: banish one spellcaster type monster from your graveyard and reveal one Book of spell card from your hand to your opponent to target one spellcaster type monster in your graveyard. Special summon it and equip this to that card. The level of the equipped monster becomes the same as the banished monster. You can only activate one Necro Book of Spell per turn. And so you banish a spellcaster from your graveyard and reveal one Book of Spell from your hand to your opponent to target one spellcaster type monster in your graveyard to special summon it. And you equip this to it. And whatever card you banish, you know, the monster that this card is equipped to ends up becoming that level. So that could be helpful in some tight situations. You know, say for example, your opponent has activated level limit area B, you know, and you just so happen to banish like a level 2 spellcaster type monster in your graveyard. Then, like, say like a level 5 can become a level 2, and you can, yeah, like that's pretty interesting. I like that. I like that. Another one that caught me off guard. I forgot about this one. Oh man, and I actually run this on like Dueling Network, and this one just flew over my head again. Like I didn't. You know what? Let's just review it anyway. This was probably one of those cards that came out. Nope, it's another one of those cards that came out up in 2005. So yeah, so man, pigeonholing books of spell. Let's look at this. It is a quick play spell card. Pick up the top 3 cards in your deck and return those cards to the top of the deck in any order. Your opponent cannot look at the cards. So this is basically a pot of duality, with the element of surprise. Oh man, like when people start getting a hold of this, man, I honestly believe like they're gonna make the switch from a pot of duality to this card right here. Oh man, because when this card hits, you know, the big society in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, the ones who only use the quote-unquote best cards, you know, they possibly gonna make that switch. Well, I mean, unlike pot of duality, you get to add 1 card to your hand, and with this, it's like you just pick up 3 cards. Your opponent can't see them, and you can place them back in any order. So you can put 1 card on top that you know you might need, or say for example it's a series of 3 cards that you just might have picked up. Then you can place them back in any order, so you can draw them in a certain order that you need them in. So yeah, Book of Spell, yet another interesting concept that they came up with. So far so good. I'm really enjoying what they have out for this archetype. I mean, for this booster pack, Return of the Duelist, they are really. I mean, hey, I'm like first impressions. Good first impression with the cards they have revealed now. Good first impressions. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and hey, with time, I will reveal the other cards once they get out. But yeah, Book of Spell archetype supporting the magical archetype. Well, supported by the magical archetype. Yeah, I like it. It's another interesting archetype. First you had the heroics, now you have the magicals that support the Book of Spell archetype. So, hey, Book of Spell archetype review. Link to it is going to be in the card description. You guys can check this out. So, peace. See you soon.